Good evening everyone, this is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Parity Arrows by SirMoose. This is a puzzle that was recommended, and I'm always happy to do a recommended puzzle. I don't think I've done a SirMoose puzzle on the channel before, and I love puzzles with parity. This one looks a bit weird. I'm not sure how this one's going to go. So I don't really have any news. There is some stuff coming, but I may have leaked at it already, but I don't want to jump into it. So yeah, let's have a look at the puzzle. So we need to, well, normal Sudoku rules apply. It's not listed above, but we have to place the numbers 1 to 9 into each box, into each row, and into each column without repetition. Digits along an arrow sum to a digit in that arrow circle. So the sum of those two digits gets put into the circle, digit of those two gets put into the circle. Even numbers may not be orthogonally adjacent to other even digits. So no domino may be two even digits. Okay, that'll be interesting. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer and then see what I can figure out. Now, the low-hanging fruit, of course, is the minimum you can put into three cells is 1, 2, and 3. So any 3-cell arrow where it sees each other has to be at least 6. So this is another one. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. No others that I can see. Maybe here? No, because this could be as low as 4, I think, because I could go 1, 3, 2, 2. So this could be as low as 4, because 4, 2, 2, those aren't touching each other. If this was 6, these would be 1, 2, 3. This would be 6 and 2. And that doesn't work, because if this is a 6, I couldn't put the 2 there. The 2 would go here, and none of those could be even, and then I'd have to put 2... Oh, hang on. If this is a 6, hang on, if this is even, these would all be odd. Maybe I was wrong about that. This would be even. Though, yeah, those would be odd, and then these would have to be even. If this is 6, yeah, 6, I thought it was right. 6, 2 doesn't leave room in the box. Those would have to both be even to put the 4 evens into the box. Actually, maybe that's what I should be looking at. But this can't be 6. But maybe what I should be looking at is, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. This is 7, 8, 9. Is how you put evens and odds into boxes. Now, do I have my sandbox tab open? I do. I'll investigate on this grid. I'm not using the arrows. What I'm trying to figure out is how you can put... So can I put an even into the center of a box? These would all be odd. And then I can put evens in. So I could make any 3 of those even, and that would be fine. So I could do that, but I could rotate this lots of ways. That's one way of doing it. Now, if this is odd, I could make those even, and then these be... I'm treating the boxes independently. How else could I do it? I could... So, actually, let's just check. If this is even, these all become odd. Now, if I make this odd even now... Sorry, if I make this even, these become odd. And yeah, it's the same as I saw here. If I was to make... If an edge is even... I can't then make an opposite corner. I can't make any corner even. So the minute an edge is even, all of the 4 edges, because if I make that even, those become odd, and then I need to make both of those even. So if one of the center cells on an edge is even, all 4 of the center cells on the edge are even, and I end up with this pattern. So the other way of doing it is all 4 of the center cells in the edge are odd, because the minute one of them is even, all of them are even like this. And then I make a distribution of those. Now, one way of doing it is like this with the middle one, but if this is odd, that also works. So they're the only ways of doing it, I think. Because the minute one in the edge is even, all 4 of them are even. Okay, so how does that work? So maybe it's these. because either these are all even or they're all odd. Because on this pattern, all of those are odd. On this pattern, all of those are odd. And on this pattern, all of them are even. So all of these four in every box is the same parity. But I can't make those all odd. Because if these were all odd, odd plus odd is not odd. So these are all even and these are all odd. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this pattern. I'm going to get my sandbox, which is here, and I'm going to put these in. So you've got this pattern with those. You've got this pattern with those. And you've got this pattern with those. They're the different ways this could be rotated. Rotating these will do nothing, but they're the only ways of doing it in a box. So now, just got to make sure I'm jumping to the right tab. I can get rid of the coloring in all of these. This, by the way, is actually my setting sandbox when I'm doing testing while I'm setting. But use it for when I need it. Okay, so do I have another one of those? This is the same. This can't be odd, odd, odd. If this was odd, 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 that wouldn't work. So those are all even. Even is even plus even. That is all even. Actually, what I can do is I can color those odd and I can color all of these odd. So this can't be an 8. That is now a 7 or a 9. Is there anywhere else I can? Yes, I could do it down here as well. Those can't all be odd because odd plus odd isn't odd. So those are all even and these are all odd, as are those. Okay. I've got all four odds and evens in this row, so that is odd, and these now all become even, which means that becomes odd. Oh, this is the same. I can't make those. I can't make these odd, odd, odd. So odd, odd, odd. So those all had to be even, which means these all become odd. Odd plus odd is even. So that's an even, which means that is an odd. Now, all of these now have odds in these corners. So it has to be either 4 in the corners for even or 1 in the middle and 3 in the corners on every other box. Odd, odd. If this is even, this is... If these are even, so if this is even, this would have to be even, and that doesn't work. So this is odd. Odd, odd, odd is odd. So that's also odd. But with this one, it's either... So the patterns, got to find the right tab, are either 3 like this. I can't use this one in the box. I don't think. Yeah. So it's got to be either all 4 corners, but this one can't be all 4 corners. So it's 3 corners and the center. So it's that. And that is odd. This is an odd and right. Oh, I could have used that. I could have used odd plus odd is odd plus even. So this one is either 3 corners. Oh, this one could still be all 4 corners, because if that was even, no. If this was, it can't be all 4 corners, because if it was all 4 corners, those would be even, that would be odd, and even and odd is not even. So this can't be all 4 corners. The middle has to be even. And this is this is now odd because I've got all the odds in the evens in the row. And 3 of these corners need to be even. Now, I could make both of those even, but I can't do even. I think both of those need to be even, because I can't make both of them odd because then I'd only have 2 corners. And if both of them weren't even, I'd have odd, even, which doesn't work, or I'd have even, odd, which doesn't work. Both of those are even. Now I've got all 4 evens in this row. That becomes odd. This becomes odd because of can't be adjacent, and that becomes even. Cool. Oh, this can't be 6 or 8 because it's odd. This can't be 7 because 7 is 1, 2, 4, and I can't put a 2 or a 4 on this arrow. This is a 9, and in fact these are the lowest odd digits, 1, 3, and 5, and this is a 7. So this is even because I've got only 3 evens in the column. So this is odd now. And I've got to put 2 evens into here, but I've only got 1 even left in the column. In fact, I've got 3 evens in this column. This becomes even, and therefore this arrow needs to be the same parity. So this is odd, this is even, one of these is even, one of those is even, two of these are even, and they can't be together, so they have to be kept apart. So that's odd, both of those are even, which means that is odd. I need one more odd even in this column, that becomes even. I need one more even in this column, that becomes even. I had all of this is odd. There's the parity of the puzzle. That is stunning. I almost feel like I'm done, but I'm not. Okay, so what comes next? So these even arrows, minimum here is 2, 4. So anything where it's even is 6, 8. So that's 6, 8, that's 6, 8. There has to be a 2 on it, because if I don't put a 2 on the arrow, this becomes 4, 6, and this would have to be a 10. So there's a 2 on all of these evens going to 6 or 8. And I could never put 8 on them. Here's another one. There is a 2 on there, and this is 6 or 8. There's a 2 on here, and this is 6 or 8. So 2 here and 2 here means that where is 2 in this column? It can't go there, it can't go there. So 2 is in one of those 2. These are 2, 4, 6. I can't put 8 on this arrow. So this is an 8. And there is a 2 on this arrow. So this is 2, 6. This is 4, which actually makes that 4 and this 2. These are 6 and 8. I can't put 8 on a 3-cell arrow that only sums 2. This is a 6. These sum to 8. This is the 1. This is the 8. That's so cool. This is a 2 by Sudoku. And this can't be a 4, so this can't sum to 6. This sums to 8. This is the 6 and this is the 4. The 2 looks across, making this the 6 and this the 2. Mwah. Oh, 1, 2, 6 is 9, so that's a 9. 6, 8, so these are 2 and 4. These are 6 and 8. These are 2 and 4. That could be 4 if that's 1, 3. But it can't be 2. I can't make those two sum to 2. That's the 4. That's the 2. There's no 2 there. 4 is 1, 3. Oh, man, this is so clean. The 4 makes that the 2. This is not the 2. The 2 looks down, making that the 4. So this is either... Well, this can't be 4, 4 to 8. So this is 4, 2 to 6. 2, 4, 6. This is 8. The 6 makes this the 8. This is 2 or 4 because it sees 6 and 8. This sees 2 and 8, so that's 4 or 6. 6 can't go in those. That is a 6. This is a 2, 4. 2, 4, 6 means that is an 8, which makes that a 6. This is 2 and 4. 2, I'm not sure. Oh, the 2 makes that the 4 and that the 2. The 6 makes that the 8. 8 is 2 plus 6, and this is 4. These are 6 and 8, and the 8 looks across, making that the 6 and that the 8. The 8 makes that the 6, which is 2 plus 4. The 4 makes that the 2 and that the 4. This is now the 2, and is that all the even digits? No, I have to put an 8 in there. That's all the even digits. So 4, 1, 5, 4, 3, 7... 4, 5, 9. It can't be 4, 5, 9 because there's already a 9 in the box. 6. it has to be 1, 5. I can't make it 3, 3, and I can't put 7 or 9 on the box. The 1, 5 looks down, making that the 3, and I take 3 out of there. 1, 5, 1, 5, meaning these are 1 and 5. So 1, 5, 7, this is the 3, because I've got 1, 5, 7, and 9 already. And these are 1, 3, these are 7 and 9. 3 is in one of those two because of the 1, 3, and the 3. Have I got any arrows to use? Only really that one, I think. I've resolved that one. I've resolved that one. This one isn't fully resolved. So it's got to come down to this arrow. Oh, and this one. Nine in box 8. I can't put it there and I can't put it there. That's a 9. So 9 is in one of those two. Seven isn't in those. That's not it. Because 8 is the least restrictive. Well, it means I can't put 9 is in one of those two. Because these are 5, 7, and 9, and I can't put 9 on an 8 arrow. So 9, well, these are 5, 7, and 9, must contain a 5. There's no 9 there. Well, 9 now is vertically here because this 9 is saying it can't be there and those 9s are saying it can't be there. 9 is vertically here. Oh, I could have used that 9. Haha. So what's this? It can't be 1. It can't be 3. It can't be 5. So this is 7 or 9, and it can't be 9. This is a 7. So 7 comes out of there. This is a 5, 9. This is a 7, which goes with a 1 to make 8. The 7 looks across, making that the 9 and that the 7. That means that's not the 9. This has to be the 9. The 7 makes that the 5, and these are 1 and 3. The 1, 3 makes that the 5 and that the 1. If this is a 1, this is a 7. If this is a 3, this is a 5. Where's 9 in this row? Oh, let's do something else. The 1 makes that the 5, which makes that the 1. The 5 looks back, making that the 7, which makes that the 1, which makes that the 3. 1, 3, 5, 7. These are 3 and 9, but the 9 looks up, making that the 3 and that the 9. This is now 5 or 7. These are 3 and 7, and the 7 looks down, making that the 3 and that the 7, which makes that the 5 and that the 7. The 5 is 4 plus 1, which makes that the 5 and that the 1. This is so clean. This is a 5 by row logic. 1, 3, 5, 7. These are 3 and 9. I could have used the boxes for that. So now, where is 9 in column 2? I can't put 9 in any of those or any of those, and I can't put 9 there, and that is even. There's your 9. Haha. I've done all the arrows now, so this is just Sudoku. 1, 3, 5, 7. So these are 3 and 7. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is a 5. So now I need, this is a 3 or a 7, and the 7 is looking down, making that the 3, which makes that the 7, which makes that the 3. The 3 looks up, making that the 1 and that the 3. The 3 looks down, making that the 9 and that the 3. The 9 looks up, making that the 5 and that the 9. And now I'm down to a single box. These are 1, 5, and 7. The 7 looks across, taking 7 out of those. That's a 7. The 1 looks down, making that 5, and that becomes 1. When I first saw this and I saw that this was going to be rated an 2-star puzzle, I was like, nah, no way. Yeah. Really there's a trick to this. Discovering how the boxes work is quite tricky. But yeah, I like this one. This is a lot of fun. That was cool. Thank you, SirMoose. That was a lot of fun. I'm kind of mind blown by how well that hung together. Like all good. I'm not going to finish that joke. That was really, really cool. Thank you, SirMoose, for the puzzle. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you were stuck on the break-in, hopefully the video was able to help you get through it. Yeah, really cool stuff. Thanks everyone for watching. And as always, Good luck with your solving.